Welcome to the Talkin Balls Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Want to talk a little bit about recruiting. One of the top in-state players for Tennessee will be making a decision in about a week, right around the corner from Boo Carter, the third-ranked player in the state of Tennessee, according to the 247 Sports Composite. Everything's been trending towards Tennessee until just lately. What has changed? Is Tennessee still in the mix? Look, we talk about the importance of locking down your state. If you go to 247 Sports, you look at the top 5 players in the state of Tennessee, according to the 247 Sports Composite. You can see right there at the top, 4-star Caleb Beasley, already committed to Tennessee. You've got linebacker Mason Curtis, who committed to Michigan. And then you see Boo Carter, Edwin Spillman, and Amari Jefferson, all three. You can see there on the right, the little tiny orange power T shows that they have received a crystal ball prediction to the good guys. So Boo Carter, Edwin Spillman. And then now we've talked a lot about Amari Jefferson over the last couple of weeks. I think Tennessee is in a very good spot with him as well. So Tennessee doing a good job locking down most of the top talent in state. And look, you don't have to go after every guy that's in the state of Tennessee, but you got to lock down the elite talent. And that consists of a guy like Boo Carter, who, again, has been trending towards Tennessee. Now, he put this out on Twitter last week to let everybody know I will be announcing my commitment June the 17th at 8 p.m. in New York City. Now, we're going to be covering this commitment live on air, so make sure you tune in on the 17th. Probably go live about 30 minutes before the decision. We'll break down all the news, where Boo Carter's at, how we're feeling about it, maybe look at a little tape, maybe look at some scouting reports, but we will do that live on air. So again, trending to Tennessee, the crystal balls are to Tennessee. The expert insider predictions at on3.com are to Tennessee. So what changed? Michigan seems to have some momentum. Boo Carter is going to make a decision between the VAWLS, Michigan, Colorado, Ohio State, and Oregon coming up in a week. So what changed? We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. But as always, do me a favor and smash that like button just below this video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy. It does help the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin Balls Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media. We are building a community of Tennessee fans right here on the Talkin Balls Network for the fans, by the fans. We're not talking at you. We are talking with you. I think that sets us apart from everybody else on YouTube. That is why we are the biggest platform for Tennessee football right here on this YouTube platform. So thank you. It is because of you guys. But if you're new here and you like the content, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. I'm going to be live Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, talking all things Tennessee football. Come hang out next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Sports Talk Jay is going to be in the house. A lot of you guys have requested that. He's going to be in the house. We're going to talk Tennessee football. Should be a good time. But let's talk about Boo Carter. We've already talked about him being a top 5 player in the state of Tennessee, 4-star prospect, 5'10", 180-pound athlete out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. He's a guy that can play running back. He can play wide receiver. He can play defensive back. And I guess that's kind of where we will start. Tennessee recruiting Boo Carter to come play defensive back. Now, myself, Coach Jay did a film breakdown a couple of weeks ago on Boo Carter, and Coach Jay went through each position and talked about where Boo Carter could be the most successful. He felt like defensive back is where he could thrive at Tennessee. And some of it's not about necessarily Boo Carter's skill set as much as it is where we would need him at Tennessee. But again, we are recruiting him to play defensive back. Some teams have thought about him playing running back or slot receiver. And again, ton of potential. Boo Carter is so athletic. He is so dynamic. This is where it gets interesting. Why all of a sudden the shift in momentum to Michigan? A lot of people talking about NIL, doubling offers, all kinds of crazy message board rumors. Nobody knows what's true when it comes to NIL. So many people want to talk about bidding wars, and anytime you lose a recruit, well, it's because we got outbid. Anytime you get a recruit, here comes their fan base. We got outbid. It's all about money. There's more to college football recruiting than just money. Does it play a factor? Yes, sometimes, but it's not the end-all, be-all. But we go back to the position. Michigan is actually recruiting him to play both sides of the ball, mainly defensive back, but they're also selling him on his involvement in the offense. Now, this is from a 247 Sports article. Says the two-way pitch is being spearheaded by co-defensive coordinator Steve Klinksell, and he's only added to the Wolverines' appeal with that. He says they're among the favorites to land his commitment. when he announces on June the 17th. Now, you can look right there at on3.com. The recruiting prediction machine still has Tennessee way out front. If you go to 247 Sports and you look at the crystal ball predictions, I tell you guys all the time, if you got one that's been in for a while, might not necessarily hold as much weight. Steve Wiltfong put in the crystal ball back in October of 2022. Now, something to keep an eye on as we approach commitment day. Does Steve Wiltfong spoil it? Does he change that crystal ball to Michigan, or do we roll into that commitment night with Tennessee still sitting on that crystal ball? If so, I like the odds. Keep an eye on what Steve Wiltfong does. Ryan Callahan also put in a crystal ball for Tennessee, but that was more recent, back in May. He put that crystal ball in for Boo Carter. So again, Michigan recruiting him to play multiple sides of the ball. This is a quote from Boo Carter himself. He says, I like how Michigan recruits. I like how the coaches bond with the recruits. Like, for example, me and Coach Klink, and that's who is selling him on playing both sides of the ball. He says, we are real tight. I'm also looking for my family's opinion, my mom, my pop's sister. They've never been to Michigan. I feel like if they like it, I like it. So that might be what it is. Now, something else for us Tennessee fans to worry about, and that is Boo Carter is on an official visit to Michigan right now this weekend. That will be the last visit he takes leading up to that commitment just a week away. We always talk about the highs and the lows. Coming off of an official, is Michigan going to be up here? Did Tennessee do enough to hold off this official visit? Now, this is not a lot. I'm just putting the video out to let you guys know everything was in Tennessee's favor. Now it's shifting. What's going to happen? I don't know. Boo Carter is going to get his moment. This is what we talk about in these kids enjoying the process and getting their moment when they make that commitment. Boo Carter has set himself up to have that moment. Now, again, it's not a lot. He's been to Tennessee a ton. He was in town for Florida game last year, the Alabama game. What better atmosphere? College game day, ending a 15-year losing streak, ripping down the goalposts, the celebration, the cigar smoke, everything you want in an environment was there for the Florida game and that Alabama game. He was also in town January the 14th for Junior Day. Made a trip on April the 1st, watching Tennessee's first spring scrimmage. He was also in town just recently for the 865 live event. So obviously he's been in and around campus a lot, in-state kid. Something else to keep an eye on, just transferred. This is directly from a 247 Sports article, said he played his junior season of football at Chattanooga Christian School. Now, there was a lot of people talking about this and so much controversy, confusion about Boo Carter and why he was transferring. Says he transferred to Chattanooga's Brainerd High School in November, played basketball for them. He was allowed to play basketball at Brainerd because he hadn't played that sport at Chattanooga Christian. If he had stayed at Brainerd, he wouldn't have been eligible for football season. So that's why he is transferring again, because he played football at the first school, transferred, he wouldn't be eligible. So now he has transferred again, and he's going to be playing at Bradley Central for his senior year with a teammate, Marcus Gorey Jr., that is currently committed to Tennessee. So a lot of information to unpack there. Everything trending in Tennessee's direction. Now all this talking, I don't know if it's because of NIL, I don't know if it's because of deals, or I don't know if it's just message board drama and rumors, but where are you at? Do you feel confident in Boo Carter? I feel like he is a guy that is a crucial piece to this class of 24 for Tennessee. His name, you know, we've got Caleb Beasley. I rattled off the names of the top 5 kids. Caleb Beasley already committed. Edwin Spillman trending. Amari Jefferson. Tennessee's in a good spot. But I feel like this class is almost led by Boo Carter. He's the guy we all talk about when we talk about in-state kids. I feel like he is an important piece to the puzzle, not just for his athleticism, not just for his ability on the field, but also who he is. You know, I've talked in recent weeks about how Austin Price put it out there that these kids flock towards Boo Carter. We need his commitment. We are a week away. Make sure you join us live for that commitment. Don't forget to join me Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and next Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time with Sports Talk Jay. You guys know what to do. Jump in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Are you confident? Are you nervous? We're going to take this thing down to the wire. Also, if you're not a member of this channel, hit that join button down below. It's as little as $1 a month. You get access to fan call-in shows, custom Talkin' VAWLS emojis, all kinds of fun perks and benefits. Plus, you are financially supporting what we are trying to build right here on the Talkin' VAWLS Network. You can also hit that thanks button. It's like a super chat on a video. We would appreciate a tip in the tip jar, and you can go check out the merch, bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. Appreciate the way you guys support me, man. I could not do this without you, without your support, without your financial support, without the memberships, all that stuff. Again, I feel like we are building a huge community right here on the Talkin' VAWLS Network, and that is because of you guys. You guys make this channel what it is. But if you don't have the money to give, don't worry about it. Smash the thumbs up because that's quick, free, and easy. Jump over to the comment section. Let's talk a little Tennessee football because this is the Talkin' Balls Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.